Okay, yes, I'm literally crouching down right now, but this was the best setup I could get. It's a little amateur Rachel Ray, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hello, hi. What's up? This is my kitchen. You're here because I made a lot of 2019 resolutions, and one of them was get out of my comfort zone. And if you're watching this video, nice, nailed it. My other 2019 New Year's resolution was to pay closer attention to my micronutrients, and I'm guessing you probably need to do the same thing. If you follow macros, you know that overall calories and protein are pretty much the primary and secondary priorities for fat loss and weight gain. So it's really easy to get in this overwhelming cycle of just inhaling protein because it's a hard macro to hit, and then just letting carbs and fats fall as they may, regardless of nutritional value. I know it's called if it fits your macros, but fitting is the bare minimum here. We're better than this. We're evolving. Also, I forgot to add that ignoring your micronutrients is all fun and games until your skin's completely out of whack, your gut's crying, and you're spending an hour in the bathroom every morning. You think I'm playing? This is where vegetables come in. They're packed with micronutrients. They help our bodies operate as efficiently as possible. And hell, I just feel better when I eat them. So if you're anything like me, eating vegetables is a conscious effort. I don't just naturally prefer leafy greens over chips and salsa. Though their corn chips and salsa has tomatoes in it, so I say it's a vegetable. Because I'm complete trash, I've come up with a few tips to keep myself accountable and make eating vegetables more of a regular habit as opposed to a chore. So if you're having trouble doing the same thing, check them out. Maybe they'll help you. Maybe not. I don't know. Is that lighting too intense? Yeah, I don't really care. First tip, make really easy veggie substitutes in dishes you're already crazy about. Like if you love pasta, but you cannot fit all the freaking carbs, try zucchini noodles or zoodles? Do they call them zoodles? I don't know, I'm not a pasta person, I know. I live in New Jersey, not even Italian, don't even eat pasta. Please don't kick me out. Heck, you can even get a veggie spiralizer on Amazon for literally $10. And at that point, you can make noodles out of anything. It's not pasta. Like, it's not gonna be completely 100% a pasta substitute all the time, but do it half the time, and I'm sure you'll cut out on a lot of unnecessary calories. My personal favorite vegetable substitute is mashed cauliflower. It is absolutely an acceptable substitute for mashed potatoes, in my opinion. It satisfies any mashed potato craving I might have, and it is so easy to make. I will prove it to you because I'm about to make it. Alexa, play WHYY.
WHYY FM from TuneIn. Radio option supports.
We are going to drain it, mash it up as much as we can manually, add almond milk and a little bit of butter and garlic and cheese. Forgot about those two. And then we're gonna give it a final spin in my good old Ninja blender. Oh, I love this baby so much. Yup. Also, if you want to get a little fancy with it, I highly recommend the McCormick garlic ranch seasoning. Am I a beauty guru yet? It's amazing and tastes good on just about everything, especially mashed cauliflower. Veggie tip number 2, frozen vegetables. Trust me on this. I know it seems counterintuitive because, you know, freshly picked, organic, straight off the farm. Sounds good, right? Don't get me wrong. Fresh produce is the bomb. But in order to benefit from all the nutrients, you pretty much have to eat it immediately. It loses nutrients just by sitting on the truck on its way to your grocery store, and then it loses nutrients sitting on your counter or in the fridge. Flash frozen vegetables are able to preserve all of its vitamins and minerals pretty much immediately after being harvested. And then you can buy them in bulk, bring them home, stick them in your freezer, and not have to worry about them going bad. Plus, they're cheap and they're super easy. All you have to do is open them and heat them up. For example, I just bought these, you know, speaking of zoodles, pesto spirals from Great Value, the Walmart brand. Carrot and zucchini spirals with extra virgin olive oil and white pepper. And pesto, obviously. Directions. Pour frozen contents of bag in a skillet. Cover and cook over medium-high heat approximately 5 minutes, stirring gently periodically. Remove lid and continue to cook for 3 to 4 minutes until product is cooked through. How easy is that? Like, how can you mess that up? Serving size is about 105 grams. 9 grams of fat, probably from the pesto and the olive oil. 5 grams of carbs. Literally, like, nothing. Okay, not literally, but, you know, colloquially, literally. Colloquially, locally? Colloquially, literally. You know. 3 grams of protein. There is no excuse. Back in the freezer it goes. To be cooked sometime this week. Look at this. Now this hits 2 of our tips. Not only did these come in a frozen bag from Walmart, of all places, it's literally zucchini and carrot noodles, like we were talking about with pesto. And I wish you could smell this, because it smells delicious. It looks colorful. We love colors. It was cheap as hell, and it took me no time at all to prepare it. Hello. Please excuse the fact that this is a trash setup, and that I look like a flaming dumpster, and that my camera is falling over. Oh my god. Wow, that's a great angle. Gain says, whoa. I look like trash because A, I just got back from work. So, yeah, not at my best. B, I lost my hydro flask. And if you know how expensive those are, you know that I'm dying a little bit on the inside. And 3, I just got back from skiing. And, you know, I was on vacation, so I decided to indulge in a little gluten. Do you see this eczema? Do you see it? It's from bread, I'm telling you. If you can see in tips 1 and 2, I was fairly clear-skinned and gluten-free, and I cheated, and now I'm suffering, and I have no one to blame except myself. Anyway, we're here. We're ready for tip number 3 on how to increase your veggie intake in 2019, and I'm about to make myself a pre-workout dinner. I don't really have defined meals. I just kind of eat when I'm hungry and then don't when I'm not. My 3rd and final tip for veggie intake is omelets. They're great. They're delicious. Great source of protein. And got any veggie leftovers? Recognize these babies? Throw them right in. In fact, whatever leftovers you have, throw it right in. I'm gonna throw in some shredded cheese because I put shredded cheese on pretty much everything. And this, my friends, is half of a pre-made honey glazed ham. It's delicious. I got it for free from work. Don't ask why. I know it's weird. And we're gonna chop some up and throw it right in, along with our leftover veggies. Honestly, you could throw anything in an omelet, any vegetable. Oh, yeah, I don't take that too literally. I'm playing with fire saying that. But you can throw in many vegetables and it's delicious. Broccoli, spinach. If you've ever had spinach in an omelet, have you lived? Peppers, Brussels sprouts, believe it or not. Roast those baby up with some garlic and some olive oil. Eat them by themselves. And if you got leftovers, throw it in an omelet. I wanted to show you my beautiful creation. Oh, oh, look at the veggies. Look at the ham, dripping cheese. Oh. Alexa, turn on the studio. So it kind of took me a week to film this outro. This is literally me a week later because my facial situation was just a little too uncomfortable to film, to be quite honest. But I found a dermatologist. It's looking good. So there you have it. My 3 super simple tips to upping your veggie intake in 2019. I say as I'm eating fruit. I'm terrible at this. Don't mind the constant humming from the other room. I'm making buffalo cauliflower wings, and for some reason, my oven can't be on without the microwave vent fan also being on. Otherwise, the fire alarm just goes off. Don't ask me to explain it. I honestly don't know if this is going to be a one-off video or the start to some expensive and time-consuming hobby, but it's been real. Maybe I'll see you again. Go in peace. Be kind to yourselves. Forgive me, I'm not good at goodbyes, but get the hell out of my house.